Hi, participants.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, ma'am. Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Good evening, boys and girls. I hope all of you are hale and hearty, safe and sanitized. And I'm supremely excited to welcome all of you to our showcase at PlanetSpark. To begin with, we are really sorry for the inconvenience caused, and I really appreciate your patience that you stayed back with us for such a long time. Thank you so much, and let's make the most of this opportunity. Now, what exactly, boys and girls, is the purpose of Showcase? So, as you all know, that Planet Spark basically believes in empowering young minds with public speaking, creative writing, personal developmental, and confidence building skills. And every time we reach out to more people and empower them with these skills, we really expect them to apply these techniques in their everyday lives. And what better than actually seeing them perform excellently in a platform like this? And that's the purpose of Showcase, to help you apply all that you've been learning in your classes at PlanetSpark and eventually give your best shot here and let your public speaking skills do the talking. It's time for us to get started. I had a mentoring call with some participants yesterday, and I mentioned that something that we're looking for on this platform, Showcase, today, is primarily you putting your best speaking skills forward. And for that, we'll basically look for three parameters. All right. Number one, my dear participants, is what we call verbal communication. Verbal communication basically is the communication that takes place with the help of words. So please make sure you are mindful and careful about the selection of words, your clarity, your idioms, phrases, your content, structure, AGDs, opening, body, conclusion. All of these things come together. All these factors come together to help you create a solid verbal communication. The second parameter that you've got to be careful about is your visual communication. Your visual communication, as the word says, is something that you see, and visual is body language. Everything your body tries to communicate from top to toe. Your eye contact, your facial expressions, your hand movements, your posture, your feet direction, absolutely every movement, every gesture, every posture, everything you communicate with your body. That's your visual communication, participants. And number three is your vocal communication. Your vocal communication is defined as your voice. The communication that takes place with the help of your voice, which is all about your voice modulation, clarity, your high pitch and low pitch, your pauses, your loudness, etc. So everything to do with your voice. And as participants of Showcase, I really want all of you participants to put your best foot forward and incorporate excellent elements from verbal, visual, and vocal communications. All right, all the other instructions have already been given to you, and it's time for us to get started, participants. As you all know, that the theme for Showcase is how you've overcome your fear. You can pick up absolutely any episode from your life. I'd only request all my participants to keep their video on during the presentation. Please make sure that you're using proper audio devices to cancel all the noise from your background. Please make sure you're sitting at a nice, plain, presentable background. Also, please make sure, participants, that you are able to speak on your own. I would request you to avoid screen reading or paper reading. You may have something at your disposal for reference, but primarily what we look forward to is all of you speaking on your own instead of paper reading or screen reading. All right, and try to make sure that you're actually making an eye contact with us by looking at the camera. That's the power of visual eye contact, virtual eye contact. All right, on that note, participants, it's time for us to get started. Are we game? Are we ready for this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so I have four budding speakers who've joined me today, and all of us will try to make this a roaring success by giving it our best shot. Now, as you all know, my dear participants, the theme of the showcase is what it means to be fearless. And I want all of you to be my fearless warriors, talking about your fears, how you've overcome your fears, and eventually what message you have for our audience on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. All right, time for us to call the first participant to perform in the showcase today. Let's welcome our first speaker, boys and girls. It's Mr. Param Jain. Param has probably. Param, are you here with us? All right, let's move on to Mahati Anand. So I had a mentoring call with Mahati yesterday, and it was an absolute pleasure interacting with you, Mahati. I wish you all the brilliance. The ball is in your court. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Miss.